Hello,
Rocking
hello,
and rolling.
hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Tonight's our monthly manifestation meeting, and it kind of got screwed up. We thought six, then seven, then five, then four, three, two, one. No, I'm kidding. So we're going to have people probably coming in as we go along. But anyway, thank you for. It's nice to see you, Andrea. Thank you for being here per usual. Well, Andrea and I exchange months. It's my month this month and hers next
Mhm.
month. And we're glad to have Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot, here with us as well this evening.
Yay.
Thank
And
you. It's a
and
pleasure to
I've
be here.
invited some other people. I'm not sure. They're probably going to wait an hour, and then I'll be going. So anyway, um, manifesting. We tend to. I see Lynn already put something up, and I thank you for that, Lynn. It's always nice to have a direction to go in. Hi, Melinda. It's nice to see you. Hi, Sharon and Lynn, of course. I have heard recently that there are some kids on the border that have been separated for 30 or more days. Maybe it's even more, and they're in places where it isn't set up for children,
Mm.
and they're waiting for family to come and pick them up, or some representative to come and get them, but it's not working out too well. So um, I between that and any other children that are there that are just being processed through there, I think we need to probably put out and try to manifest something by um, working on desire. We're focusing our thoughts on a desired outcome without
Mm.
pushing it. Yeah, especially for ourselves. A lot of people will say that they like to have all the control, or they like to be in control, and I don't know how they even think they could be. What do you? Can only do what we can do. So anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we can send whatever's best for the kids. We all
absolutely
have our varying opinions of the situation, and
right,
what's best for the kids that needs to happen for the kids individually and collectively,
absolutely.
because it's
Um,
outrageous.
it is
Outrageous.
outrageous, and it's not only been going on this last 4 months or whatever, 5 months. It's been going on for 5 years. I mean, ever since Trump took over and all of that.
Not
Mm.
Um,
acceptable.
yeah. So how can we fashion
Okay.
a thought that we want to put out there? So we're looking for solutions for the children at the border, for the best possible outcome of all, especially the children, and reunite, if that be reuniting with their parents or having foster parents, or at the very least having a situation where they're living in a space that is conducive to children. So until that
Safe.
happens,
Hmm.
yeah.
White light protection around them,
Hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
and the outcome for their greatest good. Because enough is enough.
Absolutely. Um, I know there's a lot of dissension about the attention that's being paid at the border as well, or not being paid as it is. Um, the Texas governor just said he was going to continue to build the wall there. I don't know where he's getting his money from. They were saying, how can he have the money to do that when they can't fix the electrical grid in Texas? You know, so I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what that
That's
would be
probably
like.
not gonna.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
I
know.
know. I know that there is a lot of work that the government is doing down there right now. I know that they're pulling people from HHS, sending people on detail to go
Right.
down and help.
Hmm.
And personally, had I not already been on detail, I might have volunteered myself.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, they definitely are getting people from the government, which is something that did not happen under Trump.
Right.
And so they're trying to reunite the children.
Right.
So I don't know, but we
That was
definitely, I would think also to send some light to those that are doing the work.
Mhm.
Very
And
good
help
idea.
them find that path
Correct.
and get
Because
these
it's searing hot
children and
down there
families
too.
back.
You just know it is. It's just, I
Yes.
know that some were saying Arizona was like 115 degrees. I don't know about southern Texas, but it's usually really
Mhm.
hot too and humid. So absolutely, we want to send love and light to the workers and, for their best
To help
solution.
them find the
Yeah,
path to bring
find the
the
path.
children back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, there is also, I'm trying to think of, oh, here comes Renee. Here. Hi.
Hi,
Hi
Rene.
there. Hello.
Hi, Renee.
I just pulled 3 cards on the situation with the children at the border, and I love this. The fates, so their
Ooh.
fate,
Uh-huh.
mending. You see the children there mending,
Mending.
and time to go. I literally have goosebumps.
Oh my
Oh,
God. That's
Yep.
perfect.
I mean, can you? Ooh, so many goosebumps. So their fate. It feels like their fate, fortune is, it's in their favor. Mending, healing, and time to go. Time to get out of that situation.
Absolutely. Been far too
Wonderful.
long. Yeah. It's awesome. I know there's a lot of children that have come up over the border also, not little ones, but big, teenagers that are not with anybody. They just were sent up there from
Yeah.
Guatemala and other places. And so they need to have somebody that can come and pick them up. But those are great cards for that. Wow.
When I saw them, I was like, whoa.
Perfect, huh?
I
Yeah.
know. I'm so glad that's the message.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. Chandra is asked, she's from Northern Arizona. And as always in the summertime, in other places as well, many wildfires ravaging the
Mm.
countryside. Um,
That was one I
so,
wanted on the list tonight because you look at the weather map and it just
yeah,
shows this redness all over the sort of the south and up the coast of the west of how hot
uh-huh,
it is, which
yeah,
can lead to what we know can be a result. So yeah, if
right,
we
yep,
Okay.
um,
could send positive vibes
absolutely.
Yes.
and that
Um,
the weather system stays very neutral this year for all areas and that it gets the rain or the dryness that it needs at the time it needs and that wildfires don't spread.
uh-huh, yes. The other thing that I'm thinking about is that, we need to have trees replanted that are in those wildfires because we need that for our breathing and so forth. So,
Yep.
yeah. Wow. Well, don't Dawn McBride says she likes your necklace,
Oh,
Sheila.
this is my selenite
Ooh,
necklace with a little bit of
oh,
tourmaline right here. So I like to wear this. I
very
kind
nice.
of need selenite around, so
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
always been working with energy. So I like
Nice.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Take
yeah, I
sit
just
up.
I have a new deck called the Tarot of the Trees, which I thought about
Ooh.
pulling. And for this tonight, I've been feeling a lot of nature decks,
Yeah.
and I've been picking up things like the
Yep.
herb crafters and things like that. But I did
Good.
pull the sun card on here. And, so we definitely need to, I guess when we're talking about today, right now, about the wildfires and for protection for it. I know you're looking at fire with a tree, but
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it in that manner. So hopefully
Right.
we will
Right.
have some weather that will also help protect it. I guess I don't know why I went there with this just now, but it just happened because on this side I get sort of this similar.
Wow.
So I'm feeling weather. So it's just
Uh-huh.
hopefully we'll have. I mean, I know there's a somewhat of a drought out west, and hopefully maybe the weather
Yeah.
can cooperate a little bit and help out. So that's what I.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And it's spreading across, like you say, in
Mhm.
from the west into the Midwest, and
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, that's
That's a
awesome.
lovely deck.
Great.
What deck is that,
It is.
Sheila?
This is the small tarot of the trees. I just got it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Very
love stuff
nice.
like this.
Very nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I guess we should also say that since we've got wildfires, we also have firemen
Mm.
put in harm's way, and so I'd like to also send out energy and healing to those men and women who are fighting these fires every year. They go
Mhm.
out there consistently over and over again.
Absolutely.
Gratitude and our white light protection around them,
Yep,
as they
absolutely.
do an incredible job.
Yeah, we honor them. Do you have those issues in Canada, Andrea, that where
Yeah,
there's fires? Really? Yeah.
British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. That makes sense.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, what does Melinda say? She'd like positive energy for her grandchildren if they are
Mhm.
safe. Okay. If not, I'm willing to raise them for me to continue with growth so I can help others. Okay. So, we certainly will send love and light out to your grandchildren and those that are caregivers currently, um, with the hope that all of that is um, for their highest good.
Yes.
And if not, then show them the way for the highest good of all concerned that they need to go. Not the children, but the people that are caring for them so that they have their highest and best good.
Okay. This is making me hot.
Understood.
Let's take layers off. It's freezing and it's hot in this house. I can't figure out what's going on. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
It's finally cool here today. You could sit outside. It wasn't scorching hot.
Oh, good.
That's good. So, did you go out? Do you ever take your cats outside?
Yeah, I have harness leashes for them, right?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
should do a neck one because they have delicate necks. There's a kitty.
Speaking of cats.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
we go
I
out with
remember now. You put a video up of the cats last year, didn't you? Outside with their
I think in the
leashes.
snow, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They like it, I guess, huh?
a
Are
little
you
bit.
afraid they'd run away if you didn't
Yeah,
have a
well,
leash?
the fences aren't completely down to the ground,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I just don't want anything.
No, I don't blame you.
Mhm.
Some cats are more inside cats anyway because they've never been outside. So,
Hey,
yeah.
I've got a card for Melinda Dutcher's
Okay.
issue, and
Wonderful.
I'm using the goodness, the Cosmovisions Oracle. Okay,
Okay.
everything's falling. I got the Phoenix. So
Wow.
they are going
Ooh.
to, yes, this situation is going to, yeah, you want positive energy and that so that they are safe and okay. We've got the Phoenix. I also have the Swan,
Ooh,
which
very
is also
nice.
very important, and the Ace of Birds. I think I think this is also the
Would that
I
be
think
one?
I think it well no, I think it might be the Ace of Swords. It's a different deck, but I'm not
Okay.
positive. Don't hold me to it. But
Yeah.
yeah, but these are the important ones right here. So
Uh-huh.
that I think. But
Wow.
so I
Okay.
think things are gonna change.
In perfect order for all highest of good of everyone. That's great. Thank you. Renee, what do you got to say for us tonight?
I made it.
I didn't realize that I must have told you 6, but then I sent out a thing at 5, so I apologize.
Yeah, no, I had it on the calendar wrong because all day I've been looking at the calendar going, oh, maybe I should get a nap in before this.
I was going to take a nap too.
It's
So
too
I
late for
was
you guys.
napping and then the phone starts binging. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
I just
Really?
happened to click on Allie's channel to see it, to get the link, because sometimes I like to share the link so people can go directly to the video. And it said the show starts in a half hour. I'm like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that 8 o'clock you guys' time is probably like the latest it should be on a weeknight. I don't know. I don't want to make that
It's
decision for you.
not, I mean, Andrea's the one with the day job. I don't have a weeknight
Right.
per
That's
se.
true. Right. Right.
I just-
Yeah.
Thought I knew what time I was supposed to show up.
Hey, we made it. That's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters. That's all that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
And I'm all
I've-
excited because I'm
think-
going out on a field trip tomorrow. I'm going to get my eyes examined.
Oh,
Get some
good.
prescriptions. So
Good. That's awesome. Well, it's fun to get out every once in a while, isn't it? You haven't been out that much, have you?
no. As a matter of fact, when I went out a couple weeks ago, I had to get some blood work done, and I thought, well, since I'm out and about, I went to the Target.
Ah.
And rode around the Target and picked up a couple of things that I needed, and then got myself home.
All right.
But yeah, even just being able to get an Uber and go somewhere
Oh yeah.
just short and sweet like that, having my independence back a little bit, so lovely thing.
Absolutely. Well, between your injury and the COVID issues, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Renee.
I think it's been, I don't know, probably going on 4 years since I've really been out and about and been able to do anything on my own.
We thought it was bad that we had to be gone a year. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I was a year and a half into quarantine when COVID came along. So because I was stuck at home, either preparing to go through surgeries, recovering from surgeries, having surgery, whatever the case was.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm still seeing you here. Hi T Barb, and Sharon Sipes back. Good. All right. So Sherry would like to ask for prayers and positive energy for herself and her family. They have to move. The place I want to move to is looking promising. Just looking for strength. Well, you got it, girl.
Yeah.
Certainly. I know that feeling really well. So I absolutely am on your side. Good for you. So, ladies, if you want to pull some cards, that's fine. But I'm going to suggest that right place will make itself available to you, and it will bring you great joy and lots of possibility. For the highest good of yourself and your family and others in the community. So, I'm sending out my love and light to you as well. So I'll let the ladies with the cards speak.
I got things are shifting for you, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the love card.
Ooh.
The first thing that came to my mind is home is where the heart is.
Absolutely.
So wherever you move, because of your family and stuff, it's going to be lovely, right? Because that's what matters. It's not the four walls around you. It's the people in their house. So things are coming, things are happening. Remember to stay in love and not fear, and project that forward, that that house is coming for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm waiting on whether or not a business is going to work out for me, and it's just taking a long time. And I just had to release the idea that whatever happens is fine. So if a house doesn't work out that you can either buy or rent, there's a better one. There's a better one out there. Yeah.
Well, all right. I first used a different card deck, and then I thought it's really not appropriate for this, so I went back to the Cosmovisions, and I've got the two of lotuses. So you see that they're out here, they're on the water. It's two of cups, so there's definitely something coming in for you. The seven of embers, which is our wands. So and you can see again, we've got another, it looks like another phoenix. So this is happening.
Wow. We're seeing a lot of that, aren't we?
And with the 10 of embers, this is sort of like the 8, if you look at the image. So again, there's a lot coming in for you. So again, with the 3 cards, I definitely see it happening as well. So it's coming.
That's great. I'd also like to send out love energy for you, because if you are moving, that's always a pain. And so I want to send some strength to you to get through the move. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it very much to have to leave. Been there,
No.
done a lot.
It's exhausting at the
It
very
is.
least. It's exhausting.
It's worth it in the end, you know, when
Yeah.
everything comes together. But boy, it's exhausting. Is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ellen Galinsky, I'd like to ask for positive energy and love to go to each of my own grown children that are estranged from me. Okay.
Mm.
Um, I'm saddened by that. I want to certainly send some love to you. Um,
I just think it's really beautiful, though, that even though they're estranged, she still wants
absolutely.
to send love and have a group of people send love to her children. I mean, what a beautiful
Absolutely.
thing.
It is. Yep. I sense that they're going to feel this, and they're not going to know where it's coming from, but you know, it's going to happen. Yeah. Wow. Absolutely. I was estranged from my brother for about 14 years, and it was very uncomfortable. It was his decision, and we worked it out. So I'm going to just
That's
put
good.
that out there that, you know, for the highest good, you'll be able to work this out.
To the sea and community. It's like you've put this message in a bottle now with this community, and you're throwing that bottle into the ocean. We collectively are throwing all those bottles into the ocean, and that your children feel the waves of love headed their way.
Absolutely.
You're right, Allie. They're going to feel. They're not going to know where it's coming from, but they're going to feel that wave.
They're going to feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to go,
Right.
wow, something's going on.
Well, something is going on, because when I pulled my cards right now, based on what you said, and then what she's also said, I've got the veil. So the veil between you and your kids, it's going to start moving. We've got this also, the Six of Lotuses is here. And this is our Six of Cups, which is also looking back. And then here's the kicker, the soulmates.
Oh.
So I'm just really, I mean, I don't know if you heard me. I was like, oh, when I pull these cards, because I mean, it astonishes me sometimes.
I understand
what these can do, because it's just, you know, yes, I believe that they will feel that veil is going to be pulled back, and
yep.
You know, again, your family and I have people in my family, I'm not going to get into it, who weren't talking, but things are slowly starting to get normal again. But it's just, it takes time.
It does. And I think that stubbornness sometimes in children, and I don't mean they're little kids, I just mean the children of people's children, can be stubborn sometimes. And sometimes that energy shift comes with an aha moment in their life. And hopefully that will happen for you. So Ellen, we're all sending lots of love to you. I pulled a card from a deck called, and of course I don't have the thing. Anyway, it's Messages from Spirit is what it's called. And it says serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is the time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feeling and emotion that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. And that is just another, these readings tonight are really showing lots of, you know, touching those subjects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Very nice.
All right.
There was one, just, you know, you hear the news, and there's one on my mind, and that is the gun violence in the United States, and even up in Canada. I mean, you're not supposed to have a gun here, but obviously things can happen.
Yeah.
You know, I think we have to start with sending something to the people who make the laws, something to the people who sell the guns, and then something to the people that purchase them. Because it's not just a one stop, I don't think. It's
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
tiered.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and in Texas, they just passed a law. You don't even have to have a background check, which is, to me, why? It seems like retribution. It's retribution for perceived things that aren't even true. So
There's a lot that's not true anymore that we have to put up with.
That's true. Yeah,
but
that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let's
to the lawmakers. Let's hope they find enlightenment and the courage to pass the right laws for the greatest good. To the sellers of ammunition and weaponry, they find enlightenment and perhaps either stop selling or stringent checks, rules in place.
Yeah.
And to anyone who buys them, may they have enlightenment and never ever use them unless it is in self-defense.
Right. Absolutely.
I suppose that would be one way they could use it, but.
So I'm wondering how these people in Canada are getting the guns. Are they coming across to the United States? They are. Okay. That's pretty sad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Hi, Anne Marie. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Do you want to cushion this?
My car's.
Say the. So I guess you already did, though.
For the greatest good of humanity, right?
Absolutely.
Humanity.
Yep. We're not saying that people, like you said, can't have them. It's just that they need to be enlightened gun owners.
Some checks and balances in place, and safety and training, and whatever that will help.
Can we bypass that and just? I don't know how it works. Can we remove the profitability from it? Because if it's not profitable, people aren't going to want to participate.
Well,
I don't know. It's a thought.
I'm just thinking of all the gun lobbies. I would love to see all these lobbies and all these PACs and all that just gone, so that it doesn't, they're not supporting that kind of thing, because I don't know which way it would.
And I think that's starting to happen as they are getting, starting to crack open the cans of the dark money and everything. I think that's it's starting to come to light, but this is all
I know,
buried under layers and layers of darkness and muck. So it's going to take a minute to get there. But I just, I don't know. Because the lawmakers profit off of it. I mean, the only people who don't are the end user, and they're just getting conned out of their money.
True.
Because I follow this photographer on Instagram, and I can't even remember her name, but one of the projects she's done is gone around and taken photographs of people in their gun collections. No, it's a statement piece. She also goes around and takes pictures of kids with all their toys. So it's a statement piece. But yeah, I mean, seeing these grown men in living rooms just littered with weaponry, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, time, money, all of it better spent elsewhere, if you ask me. But until you remove the profitability factor, then it's not going to go anywhere.
Isn't the NRA tax exempt? And they should not be.
Isn't that what part of what they're in trouble about?
It should not be. And they need to be paying taxes. And I think that's one of the other problems.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I might not be, but I thought that was the
Yeah.
case.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Is it a religious group?
Mhm.
That's my first thought, because they're supposed to be the ones that, that didn't,
Because I
don't
think
have.
they're tax exempt, and I forget what the reason
Wow,
is, but it's just ridiculous
that's pretty
that they
sad.
are.
Because they
Yeah.
registered themselves, didn't they register themselves in New York? And somehow there's a loophole there where you can be
Oh,
Yeah, there's something like that. I think I know what
like
you're
a
talking about.
nonprofit or something. But
Yeah. Hmm.
mm. So,
But they're
Anne Marie
lobbying.
says they are. They are, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
the card I got was knowledge.
There you
So
go.
what I'm
Ah,
getting, hopefully, this means knowledge, enlightenment,
uh-huh.
education. All of these
Right,
things help.
they do. Yeah. I like that picture because it looks like it's coming down, being channeled into your brain. Yeah, it's a cool picture. Wow. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Mine were not so great. I wasn't very encouraged by mine. But
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't. I got the Queen of Cups, which I guess these are my new cards for me today. This is sort of my America card in a way. But I do get that they're going to hold on to it,
Oh, yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
can't even do a voting
Right.
decision on voting. So, yeah.
And I've got the
Ridiculous.
full and again this. So I thought, well, this is very disappointing. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
pull because I need to see from the tree, my Tarot of the Trees. So and here I'm getting the Lovers. So maybe other people in government, like the legislative branch, need to start. Maybe if they started to talk, we could get somewhere. But it just feels like they're still going to hold on to it because
Mhm. Yep. I
many
just, you just look
it's
at the
just not
United
good.
States Congress and Senate, and it's just absolutely
Mean.
jammed. It's log jammed. They're not
Yeah.
going to do anything. But why they're listening to Mitch McConnell, who's the minority leader and an idiot to boot, I don't know why. He isn't even in charge, but he seems to think.
No, he's
So, Anne Marie says the NRA has a nonprofit tax exempt status, even though they transformed from an organization for gun owners to an organization for gun manufacturers and donate millions to politicians to make sure they vote the quote right way, corruption in action. So really what's underlying everything else is corruption. And that's why we're having so much gun violence. I mean, it just trickles down, it seems like.
That's why, yeah, it's a tiered situation. It's not just the person who purchases it. It's
Correct. Right.
many layers.
Yeah. And then we have little babies being shot during drive-bys and things like that are just innocent. Little boy sitting in a car, gets shot in his car seat.
Oh, I know that's horrible.
Just horrible. Yeah, I know. So let's move on to Linda Thompson. I'd like positive energy toward my two daughters who are not getting along, and it's affecting the rest of the family. Yep, there's another one. But as above, so below is what I'm thinking. Or what's in the macrocosm is in the microcosm. You get these splits and divisions in families, just like you do in politics and in work situations and religion, whatever. And it affects everybody, even people that you wouldn't think it would affect. So let's see if they
Could
can.
be something they're working out from a past life.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can
Right?
somebody kidnap both of them and bring them to a bed and breakfast and take away their keys and stuff and see if they'll. Sounds like a good movie, right?
What is this? What are you trying to do? A spiritual intervention?
Well, kind of, but more like a family intervention. But it's like one of those movies you'd watch, where people gang up. Ooh.
They're on the path to love. I even got the bullseye.
Okay.
The family. Things will fall back into place.
Oh, good.
Love
Because
that.
you know why? The most important thing of all is the love.
Yep. Absolutely. But you can't pick your family like you can pick your friends.
Mhm.
So it's always more of a challenge to get along with somebody that, you know,
Right.
you haven't picked necessarily.
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't pull anything yet.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, take your
It's
time.
gotten hot in here again, so I've been having my house. All right.
Linda, your whole family, you can just send them love vibes, or just yourself, you know.
Love bombs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I got the peacock over here. So some people are maybe a little bit too proud to break. I have experience with this in my own family, so so it's kind of hard. In the five of birds, this is the five of swords. So it's
Okay.
kind of like, but in a way, to me, this sort of looks like, it almost looks like the five of wands in a way. I left this deck because it's different.
Yeah.
And with the
Pictures are
seven,
beautiful.
right, but
Ooh.
the seven of lotus is here, so it's sort of like, you know, things are a little bit underwater. Lotuses, if you think about it, usually float on top, so it's kind of like, you know, once the water recedes, you know, they're going to come back up there again. So I mean, maybe
And they
there
come
is
up
that.
from the mud. They come up from mud as well.
Yeah.
So what we are seeing
Yeah.
is beauty out of something that's, you know, messy. Yeah. Wow.
I never use these cards, and I think that's about to change.
I think you should. Yeah, they're wonderful cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love the fact that the lotuses have been, because I happen to have an affinity for lotuses, but yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Oh, T. Barb says the gun people were funneling money from Russia. Why do I? Everything seems to be coming from there, and it's not. What a mess. All right. So Joy says, if we are putting out what we'd like to manifest, I'd like to get my energy flowing, strength and security, of course. Well,
Nice.
there you go.
Nice.
That's a really good. That's a great one. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Get everyone's energy flowing.
Absolutely. We can sort of do a tag team with our energy, even though we aren't all in the same room. You know, we can try to move the energy so that it flows sort of in an infinity, like an infinity way, and get it pumped up so that all of us can get the benefit of what Joy wants. And I just love your name because Joy is just, it's just a wonderful, wonderful name. Yeah. All right. What do you got, girls?
I got caretaker, and you also see the flow happening here.
Look at
Caretaker,
that.
taking care of yourself, right? So you're manifesting, you're putting it out there, but you're also, this is about taking care of yourself. I wonder if you have put yourself behind in the past and put everyone else in front of you. Now it's time to take care of yourself, and that flow is going to start.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hold on a moment.
Thank you.
I've got here a card that says, you have to learn to get out of your own way, and then there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent us from achieving our goals. It's the inner voice that we have that derails us, maybe not thinking maybe we aren't worthy enough or that it won't happen. So
Right.
I'd like that.
Well, I've pulled the Ace of Pentacles first. So this is, of course, the most successful card, and it's a this is the You've Got It card. I did pull the Devil, but you know, this is where you're going to need to take charge of the situation. You don't have to be. I mean, you can manifest basically whatever it is you want. I wish I had the Magician here, but you can still, like, they don't have to be stuck there. This is also looking at things from another perspective. And I was going to, I like to be honest. I was going to kick this guy out of here, but I'm not going to because he's still looking at what he's grown. This is financial, also security. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, with this, I feel like you're going to, you
I
can.
think that second card might be, kicking old habits, old ways of thinking,
Right.
whatever that bad card was. Yeah.
Addictions and things like that.
No,
Getting rid of those
Getting
bad thoughts,
getting rid of self-sabotage.
Right.
That's getting rid of
Yeah.
When
never
she said that, I
putting
thought of
yourself first. Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to get used to saying that part. I always feel like, what if I'm saying something that somebody doesn't really want?
Oh, I understand. No, I understand.
But you're right. That is what it is. So.
Yeah. It's like explaining the death card to somebody who hasn't ever heard that it means change and, things. Yeah.
Transformation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Cindy P. Is manifesting a great last 2 years of teaching kids and looking to manifest a retirement that brings you joy. There you go. So it's getting through those 2 years.
So she must be a teacher.
Must be.
And so she's retiring in 2 years.
Yeah.
Manifest a retirement that brings you joy. Absolutely. Feel that joy now. Start living it now. You don't have to wait for 2 years.
Right.
Because the sooner you start, the bigger it gets.
Absolutely. And what is it that would bring you joy? Start putting that into words or images so that when you get there, you got it.
Yeah, you want to start planning too. That's part of manifesting too. So, I mean, think about what do you want to do after you retire? Do you want to take classes at maybe the community college or a school somewhere? Do you want to pick up a hobby? Do you want to move? Do you want to go traveling? You can start planning that, and that's manifesting as well.
Absolutely.
For me, I need to get the house fixed up so I can move when I'm ready to retire.
Yeah. But you don't want to save it all for the year you're going to retire. You have to work on it over time.
Ahead of time. Yes. That's the point.
Deep knowing and yin. So deep knowing would be, and this yin, it feels like, your yin and yang. You may have not been balanced because you've been working and giving so much. This will be your time to find your balance and fill up that other side when you retire. You can start now. Deep knowing. So that's your manifesting, really search what is it. And as Sheila was saying, are you going to take, dancing or painting or something that you're just going to make your heart sing and connect you to source. Wow. I think that's what you've been missing.
You're on year 34. Wow. Good for you, girl.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you for being a mentor for the children and working with the children. That takes special love and devotion, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. 34 years.
That's a long time.
I've travel
is awesome. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Make a plan. Yeah, absolutely. I would like to bring up something else that I would like us to sort of send to, and it's my affinity for animals, of course, and I know that Andrea and Rene absolutely love them, and I don't know about you, Sheila, but
I've had cats. I just can't right now.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's the fireworks season, and these poor babies. Everywhere I've lived, you're not supposed to throw out fireworks, but people do it anyway. And my dogs are just so traumatized, and so are veterans that that have been in wars. And so I'd like to send out some love and light to our animals. I wish there was something specific we could do. I mean, I give my dog CBD, but that doesn't really take everything off. So,
right. Yes, well, I pulled some cards for Cindy P too.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But no, just 3. So
okay.
But I start off with the 5 of coins, and this is sort of, to me, I just look at it like you're getting ready for retirement. So you're sort of, you're in that I'm not sure what to do yet phase, sort of where I'm looking at this. Kind of what Andrea was talking about, or maybe this kind of looks like the work, or you've been working very hard. But I do see the chariot, and you are going to move forward, and you're going to get there. And you did say traveling, so I do see that. So
awesome.
I wish you the best, and thank you for 34 years of teaching.
Absolutely. So. That's just amazing. It really is. Especially young children. I give you, my hats are off to you.
Yeah.
I can teach the adults, but CBD is, I guess it's marijuana without the, what is it?
It's the
non-psychoactive portion. Yeah. It's not the THC portion.
No
it's
THC
CBD.
In it.
It's it takes the non-psychoactive portion, which is the portion that really helps with, depending on how they've branded it, anxiety, muscle aches, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
And you can get it for animals. Actually, it's you can get it in everywhere, I think.
Yeah, CBD is completely legal across all 50 states. They don't have any restrictions on it anymore.
Because it doesn't have the THC in it. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, it's helped my dogs. Also, Melinda, it's helped my dog when the one that just passed away with her pain. She had a lot of hip and leg pain, and we put it in her food, and it really did. It did help. So yeah, there are different kinds, but there are kinds for people and for animals as well. So
I was wondering if Rene wanted to manifest something for the Tarot Love community.
There you go.
There's something you want.
I've already got so much on my list that we're manifesting.
Is there a membership amount you want to manifest, or an event, or?
Well, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah, because we're right at I think we're like at 180 some odd site members. So yeah, we can pick we can pick a site membership number that we can aim for.
All right.
Let's say by the next manifest meeting next month, how many more? What's the membership count you'd like to see?
Well, let's see if we can get it up to 300.
Okay, I like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's manifest that the collective. More people find out about it and join the website, and we hit 300 in a month from now. The next meeting.
I'd like to manifest another about 400 people. It would be nice to have that because I'd like to get up to that 1,000. But
on your channel, yes. So let's manifest. Yeah. Allie hitting 1,000 plus.
There you go. Yeah.
Me too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, a month for now. It's funny. I just looked up. I can see the moon. It's almost a full moon. I think we're 2 days away from a full moon.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So perfect timing to see the moon.
Timing. Yeah. Between the solstice and the 2 days to the moon, we got some major energies going here that are doing okay. Angie, Angel Star, Anne Marie would like to get her channel to 100. She's got 80 right now, so let's
100. Okay. Yeah. Angela Karma to 100. Here we go.
All right. All right. Ultimate Cat Bomb bought Charlotte's Web for CBD for dogs. Oh, valerian in it too. Okay. All right. Some of those things are very valuable. I believe they can also take, flower remedies. I think they might even have that for animals as well. You put drops in the water or something. Yeah. There you go.
Are you guys lagging, or is it just my computer?
As far as?
Okay, must be my computer.
GGB says you can give a free reading for every 50 to help drive membership. There you go. There's an idea for anybody. For me, I don't necessarily do readings, although I could probably do an oracle reading. So I wouldn't mind doing that.
Mm.
Is this, Linda, is this your part of the problem that you're having with the family?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So let's talk about
Someday they
forgiveness.
will.
Forgiveness, when you're holding a grudge or you're feeling unforgiving, the truth is that you're hurting yourself. The other person just lives their life and moves along, you know. So, but we can't tell people they need to forgive. It has to come from them, obviously. So I think, you know what I think? I think it's just really hard when you're a mom and you want everybody to get along really well and they don't, and there's nothing you can really do. You can try, but I don't know. I've had that situation where I just go, oh, well, what can I do? I can't really do anything. It's going to be up to those people. So, so I think that's wonderful.
Angela or Angel, sorry, Angel Stark.
Yeah, her name is Anne Marie, and I always end up calling her because of the word angel at the beginning, and she's wonderful. Rene and I have had readings, past life horoscope readings with our karma and so on, and she's wonderful. And to be only asking for donations, you know, that leaves it up to the person, and she's giving it to a very good cause. So that's fabulous.
Love. I'd love to do that. Angel Star Karma.
There you go.
Seriously.
You need to contact her.
I would be happy.
She's really good. Yeah, she's really good. All right. Yeah.
Rene, anything else? Rene, got anything else over there you want us to manifest?
Get my list out if you're
or anything in your mind or in your heart. Doesn't have to be with the community.
I mean, you know what? Patience. I think if we could all find some comfort in patience, that we got to stop asking when. You know what I mean? When this, when that. It's going to come when it's meant to come. And the more we try to force it, the more unstable things become. So I think if we can manifest patience with ourselves, with our environment, quit being in such a hurry. I mean, why? Why are we in a hurry? Where are you trying to get to? You know?
That's true.
In other words, let's enjoy the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. And what was it? Was it Katharine Hepburn who talked about sliding into her grave all used up real good? Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Yep. She did. I think we live in such a well, and actually it's very interesting because now we're on the other side of being home and being stuck and not being able to move. Before that, I would have said we live in a a world that wants something now. And I would have thought that all of us would have tempered that because we haven't had the opportunity to do what we would like to do. But perhaps maybe people are trying to make up for time. I don't know. They might be wanting to make up for lost time to do their very thing. But I agree. Patience is definitely.
I mean, I'm just saying in general. I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a general thing that like so many other things, we become conditioned
Absolutely.
by our by our own constructs that we created to make sense of the world around us, and we're so caught up in that
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of like was it Joy a little bit ago was talking about the energy and the flow.
Mhm.
You know, if you
Yeah.
just relax into the patience and let the flow
Uh-huh.
happen, then
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's when you
That's
see the
so cool.
results of your efforts.
So when I've been like at the grocery store and the woman has to sell money back to the vault or has to change because someone's waiting to go to break or one of those things, and they're all, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, and I'm like, I have the whole day off. And it's amazing because I'm not being like, you know, nasty or anything. I'm just, you can take as long as you need to. And I mean it when I say it. And it
Mm-hmm.
really makes a difference because
It,
most
yeah,
people are
brings that
talking.
energy calmer.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. Because, people make more mistakes when they're in a hurry
Yep.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfect. I agree with you, Renee.
Very good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hello, Jean. Anybody, Ultimate Cat Mom, anybody got anything they would like
What
to?
about Sheila? Do you have one you want us to think about, Sheila?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a hard one. It actually is because there's so much stuff going
There's
on.
so much.
I mean, I haven't really thought about it. I'm just kind of usually it's I like to hear what everyone else is needing. I guess I'm one of those people that I don't really think about what it is that I need to be doing. It just doesn't. It's kind of like when at work and they want my list of accomplishments. I'm not thinking about it because I'm just doing what I need to get
Right.
done, and I
I
don't
understand that.
mark down
Is
every
there
little thing.
something globally you want
Yeah.
to think
Oh.
about? Want us to think about?
Oh my goodness!
The
Yeah.
oceans or the trees? Or
Just I mean, it's just there's just so much. I mean, I'm kind of like I don't even know where to begin because there's so much that needs help.
There is so much.
But
You're right.
so I think, if I come back to do another one of these, I will plan ahead and pick
It's
I think
doing fine. We don't have
you
an
just
agenda.
because there's so many, and it is
everyone to radiate love and positivity. I think is what you're asking because there really is so
Yeah.
much. There just is so much. So what if everyone just does their part and
that.
radiate, as Rene was saying, patience and what you're saying, love and compassion
Yep.
and
Yes.
connectivity to each other. I mean, that's
Yes.
how we start healing.
Well, that definitely is part of it, and I'm trying to do things at a different level than where I normally am, and I'm dealing with other things moving forward. But yes, and that is part of this. But I definitely want to think of it on that plane. So it's something where we can, people can. Okay, I guess I do have something. Where I mean, people need to be better together. We need to work together. We need to stop being there's so much accusatory kind of behavior, and everybody's just it's like everyone's picking on each other, and I just kind of want people to try to
Get along.
get along, accept others as they are. You can't change everybody with everything, and whether it's religion, race, sexuality, whatever. It's
Right.
like just stop. God, all that is, whoever you call him, made us all. We're
Right.
different.
We're all the
And
same color inside and we have the same organs.
right. That's the way we're supposed to be.
We are.
And we need to it's not going to happen in my lifetime, but I hope someday.
Hey, we got to think positive.
Yeah. Let's say that we all need to raise the vibration so that can occur. Because if we can raise the vibration, then we've started the process, don't you think? And yeah. Every little bit helps, I think. It really
Every
does.
little bit does. I don't know if this will help a little bit.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I love that. Yeah.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm
That's
not really doing it right. I'm new to
And
this stuff.
you're sending love and good vibes. You
But I
can't
like
do
it.
that wrong.
When I do it myself, it rips. It really does kind of clear the energy. So I know
Yeah,
when I'm by myself.
absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're almost at an hour. We're just at an hour right now. So let's close it out with a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a meditative affirmation. Um, that we thank you all for being with us today to manifest that which we would like to see happen in our world and in our personal lives and in the lives of the creatures and the earth and um, the other world, if they're, the otherworldly. And so we raise our vibrations and send light out to everyone with the hope that everything that they wish to accomplish and wish to manifest will come to them for the highest good of all concerned. And if it doesn't show up, that something much, much better will happen.
Yes.
Lovely. Thank
So it
you.
is. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next month on Andrea's channel. Have a
Thank
good one.
you.
Thank you. Bye.